Running a business means that you do the things that you say you're going to do. You set expectations with clients and you aim to exceed them. But what happens when something goes wrong and you don't even meet those expectations? I stayed out to 2 a.m. shooting public transit stations for a company that wanted night photos of their work. The photos from my camera came out great. However, the photos that my clients were most excited about were from my drone. The next day I got to editing and found this. Business relationships are everything, and I'm about to fumble a first impression. I've been trying to work with this company for almost a year. I'm trying everything that I can think of to recover the files. Some of them are coming back in bits and pieces, but ultimately this is the only raw photo that could be recovered from the SD card. It looks like it's time to have a tough conversation. I'm back out here for the reshoot. It's beautiful out here. The sun sets in 5 minutes and it is nice and blue and purple in the background. My client today did the electrical work for these stations, so I've got to wait until the lights come on to get started with this project.
About 30 seconds.
All right, cool. There it is.
Nice.
That's awesome. Business owners aren't perfect, and things don't always go perfectly. Sometimes it's important to remember that you're working with people, and people are capable of understanding that mistakes happen. Just don't make a habit of these mistakes happening all the time. I was so nervous about the corrupted SD card that I brought my computer with me on the shoot to make sure that the images that I captured from the drone were actually on the SD card before I left the site. I'm still not sure what corrupted the original SD card, but I probably won't be using it for anything important anytime soon. I had to buy a new one. I'm just glad that 1, the footage that I lost wasn't a live event or something impossible to do over again, and 2, we shot this well in advance of the station's opening, so we had the opportunity to go out and reshoot this again. The good news is the client loved the photos so much that I've gotten a chance to work with them again, this time during the day. Being a B2B business owner is all about building relationships, and sometimes you've got to make the tough calls and be accountable, even for the things that you didn't directly cause but are directly going to be attributed to you. I'm glad it all worked out. The owner was well within his right to not give me a second chance at all, but I'm glad, and I'm pretty sure he'll be glad with the results from this. Hopefully you learned that in business mistakes can happen, but there's still steps that you can take to try to rectify the situation. Maybe things don't turn out for the best like they did for me today, but at least you'll know that you gave it your best shot at turning a bad situation into a good one. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something that you can use to create the life that you want to live.